Welcome back. We're back. I'm not gonna do
Back.
I'm not gonna do the joke that we always do, but it's
What's the joke, Mike? Tell it to me. What?
we're back. A dinosaur story. It's the Neon Nightcast podcast. I am Michael Thrax, and I'm joined by Garrett Zagri and Eric the Doctor Soybean.
Always a pleasure.
So yeah,
Is it a pleasure when? Oh, never mind. Go ahead, Mike.
this is episode 5 of season 2.
I think you probably should have looked it up first because I think it's 4, but
I'll keep track.
It's 4 or 5. You'll know, viewers, because you'll be watching the video. So really quickly, not that they are a new member, but I think they're going to be a pretty recurring. We've had Jeff, our friend Jeff. We've had Tanner on Stardew. But I've started to do a Let's Play with my friend Anita. And yeah, I think she'll be on the channel probably pretty often.
it's a good thing her last name isn't Bath or Man.
It is a good thing because
So stupid.
her name would be absolutely hilarious, I guess. So we should welcome her with open arms.
Wait,
With arms wide open.
So,
Anita Cox.
ho. Do we want to talk about video gamey stuff first or like politics stuff first?
Let's just start at the very top of the list. We got.
Okay, so there's new information on the back-flipping FBI agent Garrett Go.
Yeah. He's charged with second-degree assault and booked into jail.
He's in jail.
Yeah, he's in jail.
Good.
He might be out on bail. I don't know what all happened. But anyway, he was charged. So, yeah, that's all we have to say, I guess. We just wanted to update you on the story
Yeah.
because we know you come to the Neon Nightcast channel for that hard-hitting journalism.
Well, if it was anything less, I think I'd be upset. Like he fucked up.
Yeah, like because whenever we talked about it before, you were like, well, I hope he doesn't just get off just because he's an FBI agent. Because if he's anybody else, he would be charged with something. But
Yeah.
Yeah, plus
yeah.
you expect more out of an FBI agent.
Exactly.
yeah, you expect an FBI
So that's
agent not
why-
to accidentally fire their weapon.
So that's, I guess, why maybe he should be charged more harshly. Because
I don't know what all
Well,
repercussions he'll get for that because like he might get fired. He
What?
might.
yeah,
So I don't know.
I think his life is probably pretty ruined.
I feel like he should just be charged like a normal person, you know. So if would
Well,
a normal
that's-
person have gotten charged more harshly?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, I don't know either. So,
But that's the question I'm bringing up for you two is, do you think someone like a police officer or someone like that should be charged more in certain situations than a regular person because they are a person of trust?
I guess it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's nuanced. There's a different situation, or for each different situation, I think you have to take a look at it and just judge from there.
So what do you think of this situation? Do you think if this happened with a normal person and an FBI agent, do you think they should get the same punishment or
Well, see, that's the thing. What I was saying is that with a normal person, I don't even know if they'd be charged at all because you can't technically be charged for like having an accident
yeah.
unless there's some kind of like negligence charge. Like,
Oh yeah, that's probably what this is.
yeah.
I mean, because this is like, I feel like this is an easily chargeable offense. Like, you fucked up when someone else could have died.
Yeah.
Negligent
Like,
use
you
of a
have an
firearm or something.
accident. You have an accident in a car. You can still get like fined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess viewers, you could comment below on what you think. So let's talk about North Korea. What's happening with North Korea? Eric, go.
Well, basically, they've had like the first significant peace talks between the States and North Korea.
And South Korea?
Oh, it's in Singapore. Oh, wait, what did you ask, Mike? I'm sorry.
No, like the peace talks between North and South Korea and America.
Oh, well, this one's just between Kim Jong-un and Trump.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's the first time that, like,
This is the first time an American leader has ever met with a North Korean. I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off, Eric. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's basically what I was going to say. So I don't know. It's pretty significant. If it can lead to North Korea maybe becoming less insane, and
less isolationist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, Trump's pissing off Canada.
Trump is pissing off. So the only people Trump is making friends with are these countries with like dictator authoritarian leaders, and all the like Western countries with, you know, democratically elected leaders. He's like, nah, I don't like you. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like, full disclosure, I don't like Justin Trudeau at all. I think he's a fucking idiot and a status signaler, and I would never have fucking voted for the fuck. But I mean, it is kind of stupid when basically all Trudeau said is that he was basically, in response to some tariffs that the States put on some of our imports, we're now going to put our own tariffs on some things that that they import from us. So it's essentially just retaliation for what was already done to us. So that for some reason has got to be in Trump's fucking bonnet, which is just stupid.
He's just... It's really dumb. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, people...
I also
people,
don't like Trudeau. Just for the record.
But some people, like, I hear people like bitch and moan, like they made a big, like, oh, Trump talks to Putin on the phone. You mean that the leaders of the two biggest nuclear powers in the world might be actually on friendly terms? Somebody get me my fucking fainting.
Hello?
Pieces of shit.
Well, see,
they should
like,
be on friendly terms.
Trump and Putin's relationship seems so fucking weird sometimes. Because like sometimes it seems like they're like Trump is like doing shit to piss off Russia. Then other times he's doing stuff that you know benefits Russia.
It is very inconsistent.
So it's super inconsistent. I honestly don't understand.
They're keeping their populace on their toes. You don't know what's going on.
I guess I'm not sure that's a good thing.
I don't think it's a good thing either. Yeah, I don't know. The world's always in a weird, like, scary place, but
like Justin Trudeau, he's supposed to be the leader of our country, and he says shit like a teenage girl with a Tumblr account.
Oh yeah,
like I remember,
he's pathetic.
He said something about how, like, you know, in our society, poverty has a gender, and that gender is female. And then somebody literally, like, as a response to that, just put out all these facts about poverty in Canada, like how, like, single men are, like, twice as likely to be poor than single women, and how 90% of our homeless are men, and just, like, list after list of shit obliterating what this guy said.
Yeah.
But he didn't even say it because he believed it. He said it because he knew the shitheads who voted for him would just eat it up.
Yeah, they just
because reality doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, I just love. I
said for the same way for Trump. The reasons he is putting these tariffs on these other countries is because he knows that's what's going to make him more popular with his base too. Like,
and you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Do that, but don't be surprised when we put our own tariffs in return. Like, come on, are you fucking stupid?
I love
I'm
how
not defending Trump.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, people who are like, well, how come they're putting tariffs on? Well, because we're doing the same thing you did. So I guess we're both gonna have to pay the fucking tariffs now if that's how it's gonna be.
I love how Trudeau was so anti-oil line, and then, oh, look what fucking happens. The fucking oil line's coming in.
Oh, yeah, that whole pipeline shit.
Yeah, he just totally backpedaled. He backpedaled on a lot of, like, environmental stuff that he said he was going to do. And that really fucking bothers me.
No, I forget how much of an environmentalist you are, Mike.
He's a people pleaser. That's it. That's all he is. That's all he's good for. He tries to.
The environment and the earth is like, it's all we got. It's all we have, and we fucking treat it like garbage. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane when like we have no resources left, no clean areas to live, no fresh, clean water to drink anymore.
Well, there is.
Well, we're
You're
gonna be
being a bit
crying.
Fucking.
Okay, but like Eric, garbage aisles like the size of states floating around in the fucking ocean.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's not fucked, but I'm saying you're saying that we have no more clean water.
No,
left
I'm saying when we don't have.
Oh, okay.
We'll be like, what happened? What did we do wrong? We're not living on Mars yet, and like we're just gonna move to Mars and just fucking throw our trash there. Hey, you know what? Let's throw all our garbage into space and then like on the moon. Let's just do that.
Hey, Elon Musk and Grimes are going to take us to Mars, and they'll have the first child.
I feel like
I love
relationship
Grimes.
is so weird.
Yeah.
When
Like,
I heard he
together.
was dating Grimes, I was like, "Fuck yeah, man! Grimes is sweet."
What's the age difference? I'm just curious. Like, I'm not judging.
I think he's like
Just
10.
curious
I think
what
he's
that
got
is.
about 10 years on her, so nothing
Because
ridiculous.
I think she's like Mike's age. He's
No,
like
I think
6.
I think Grimes is like my age.
No,
He's
Yeah,
46.
Grimes is 30.
Holy
30.
shit.
So 16 years.
I honestly thought it was a
That's
bigger
pretty-
age difference. I thought she was like 22 and he was like 40.
No, I knew she was like close to 30. I was going to say 29, but anyway, yeah, 16 years. That's not,
That's not
it's
insane.
not insane, but it's not insignificant either.
Yeah.
I don't really see anything wrong with that. Like if
I
she
don't
was
either,
like
like-
20 and he was 40,
Yeah.
but
I wouldn't,
16 years as her being 30 years old, really not that big.
Right.
of a deal.
The age gaps become less significant the older you get. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. I agree with that. If she was 20, it'd be a lot fucking weirder.
Yeah.
what about
He just wants a
an
hot
18-year-old
goth
with like
GF, man.
what about an 18-year-old with a 50-year-old?
See, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why is it weird though?
Because when I was
Because-
18, I was still a child. I thought I was growing up, but no, I was a dumb kid still.
I would say 50. Don't go younger than like 35.
Yeah.
Maybe 30.
But then Elon Musk is going to be 50 in 4 years, and Grimes will still be only 34.
Yeah, I said maybe. I
It
rethought it. I said
is.
maybe 30.
You know what? I'm gonna say that's like they're borderline in it. But because she is like 30, like she is an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel kind of awkward in this position though, because I'm like, as long as they're 18, like I don't give a fuck what they do, you know. But like Mike makes a good point of like,
Yeah,
You're
I
not
was
a
an
fucking
idiot when I
adult at
was
18.
18. I was
Yeah.
an idiot when I was 18, so
yeah. But again, it's like
At 24, I was still a fucking idiot. So I don't know.
Well, they do say that, like, I mean, your brain obviously continues to develop all throughout your childhood and teen. Like, they say your brain is not 100% developed until you're 25.
Interesting.
Shit, I got 2 years to go.
Yeah, man, catch up. That's why you don't understand the humor of shit posts.
I never will. Because
No, when
my
you're
brain
25, you're gonna look
Gabe
back.
is 25, and he doesn't find them funny.
Gabe's shit, yeah. Wow, he
Yeah.
grew up so fast. So let's get into the meat and the potatoes. This is what I want to talk about. E3, Garrett. First, let's talk about what we're hyped for. I'm gonna say Smash 5, Cyberpunk 2077, and Death Stranding.
Who are the new characters for
Okay,
Smash
Eric.
5?
Eric. Literally every character that has ever existed is base character for Smash 5. So like Cloud's
Yeah.
even back, Pichu's back. They have Kid Link and Toon Link. So like Kid Link from Majora's Mask from like Melee.
Yeah, but who's new?
So the only new one that has been announced so far, because it came out today, is Ridley. Beautiful. Huh. People have been begging like for Ridley forever. Smash 5 is so hype, dude.
And then I'm over here just like, I'm not going to play it. I don't have a fucking Switch. I could give a fuck less about Smash.
I'm not going to play it either, but I just love, like, just rosters and, like, looking, like, when, like, a new fighting game comes out, even if I know nothing about the game, I will look at the rosters and just, like, look at all the characters.
I still think the coolest thing is when they put Rob in it, man.
Rob's
this little
back,
like 80s robot shooting lasers out of his eyes.
It's just the fact that everyone, and like the guy, I forget his name, but in the video he was just basically like, "Yup, we did it. They're all in here. No more bitching."
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, other game, Cyberpunk 2077.
Cyberpunk 2077.
It's
made by the company CD Projekt Red, the company that made The Witcher 3.
Yep.
It's gonna be fucking amazing.
The theatrical
the
trailer
for it
came out
glorious.
The theatrical trailer came out like years ago, and it was like this simple thing to a song, and it was a really pretty trailer. And then they brought up
in that time, CD Projekt Red did say, "Hey, we're going to focus on The Witcher.
And then
here's here's another thing we're looking at making, basically.
Yeah.
Like here's what we're going to do after The Witcher."
So the trailer that they showed at E3 looks really pretty. There was no gameplay. It was basically just like scenes.
Because it's not even a release date yet.
It looks just beautiful, and it looks like it'll probably be a really fun. I think they're kind of saying
looks like so much fun.
It's basically like an RPG, like The Witcher,
Whisker.
But it's Cyberpunk, which like Cyberpunk is my favorite.
It's 2077.
Yeah, Cyberpunk is like my favorite genre of fantasy.
Yeah, I am so excited for that one. But
I'm definitely gonna get
a ton of people have been excited for multiple years now since the very first trailer, but this news trailer looked amazing.
Though I thought from the first trailer, I thought you were gonna play as like a cop, but they brought out this trailer and like you're a
punk.
Yeah, you're a punk, which is awesome. I'm totally down with that.
Use a punk.
You a punk ass bitch.
Another game that I didn't see the release on it, but I've heard things about it, was Gears Tactics, Gears of War Tactics. So it's like Final Fantasy Tactics, I'm assuming.
Oh, I thought it was going to be more like XCOM.
Oh, it might be like XCOM too, but it's turn-based and all that stuff with customizable squads and really everything like that. It's set 12 years before the original Gears game, so
yeah,
I might maybe get that.
Yeah,
I like the strategy. Like you need to actually think about the next fight you're going into.
Yeah,
set up where you want your people and everything like that. I really enjoy those kinds of games.
Another one, Hideo Kojima, Death Stranding. We actually saw a little bit of gameplay, but it's mostly just walking around in that like beautiful environment and. Not what I was expecting, because like in the trailer he's like, "Oh, I'm just a delivery man. I just deliver packages." So it's like a lot of him like carrying packages on his back and like, yeah, I don't know. Like the world is like
shaped like humans.
Yeah, and like he's got like the little baby with him, and
yeah,
it's not what I was expecting, but like holy shit, like just like you don't know what like I guess like the world has been like ruined by like these. Like, or in the first trailer, like there's like those skeleton fucking army.
Yeah, that can only hear you, I think,
or something like that.
Something, yeah.
And then, and now there's like floating ghosts on like umbilical cords, and then there's like those.
Yeah.
There's like the scary guy, and like the people just like floating in the sky.
Yeah, but only certain people can see them.
Yeah,
Unless you have, like,
in the trailer, he's
equipment.
like, I can't see them, but I can sense them. And I don't know, I'm like Hideo Kojima is a genius. Metal Gear, I've never really played them, but I've watched people play them, and then like they're just for storyline, like they're just amazing. They're just like you can like really like they're a really enjoyable watch just to watch those games. The other game where you're like Raiden, that game was sweet. But then there's like the other stuff he's done, like Snatchers and Police Knots, like just amazing stories, just amazing fucking detailed games. Like Hideo Kojima is like one of my favorite developers, and I've barely played any of his games.
He's a good man.
So Death Stranding is going to be fucking fantastic, and I can't wait to watch a Let's Play because I maybe I will get it. I'm buying a new computer soon, so like or is it on PS4? Probably on PS4.
+4.
So, is there anything else we were excited? Because I want to talk more shit about E3 more than I want to talk good about E3.
There's two more that I want to talk about.
Good?
Although the second one you might want to just talk shit about.
Yeah.
The second one I just want to rant about. The first one is Jedi Fallen Order. There's nothing really that came out about it. All we know is that it's a single-player Star Wars game set between Episode 3 and 4. So one of the Jedi are being hunted, basically. And you get to play a Jedi.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's just a really
That's a neat
cool
idea.
game. I'm looking forward to that one. Scrolling through the list right now. Oh, Final Fantasy 14 and Monster Hunter are having a crossover. Do you know about that one, Mike?
I had no idea.
Yeah, Square Enix is partnering with Capcom? Is it Capcom that does Monster Hunter? Okay,
Capcom.
yeah. So Monster Hunter things are going to be in 14. I'm kind of interested what they're doing there, but I think that's fuck. Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm just scrolling through this list and I keep seeing things. I'm just like, oh, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. But a lot of these are shit games that I just want to shit on. So.
Okay, so the biggest for most of it, a lot of these games I've just seen and I'm like, I don't really care. There's like the samurai one. It looks cool, but I don't think I'll play it. Like Shadows Die Twice. I don't think I'll play it. I don't think I'll watch it. It just looks like a Dark Souls-y kind of game. You know, I have no interest. Fallout, it looks cool, but then everyone's saying it's like a multiplayer experience.
That could make it really fun, though, because we always wanted to play Fallout multiplayer.
It could be multiplayer, or that could be fun, but like, you know, I was really disappointed with 4, and I kind of like the story-based things, but like maybe it actually will be really fun now that I'm like thinking about it.
Yeah, it could be really good. Do we just want to hit the big one?
Let's hit the big one because holy shit, I've been waiting for this game forever, and the more I see of it, the more I'm just
Kingdom Hearts 1. Let me set up a timeline for you.
Kingdom Hearts
1, 2002.
You guys never shut up about those games.
I went over to my friend's house and I saw them fighting the demon from Fantasia, and I was like, what fucking game is this? And they're like, Kingdom Hearts. And I was just like, oh, I talked so much shit about that game, but I'm watching them play it, and I was like, I gotta get a PlayStation 2. Gotta play it. So I got a PS2, I got Kingdom Hearts, then Kingdom Hearts 2 came out.
Kingdom Hearts 2, 2005.
Yeah.
2000 fucking 5. They released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out in 2019. 14 fucking years.
Yeah, I
after the
played
original.
most of the spin-off games, and I was into them less and less as they went on, and then they did so many reduxes and remixes of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
So, a friend of mine saw that Kingdom Hearts 3 was being released, and he knew that I was kind of a fan of it, and he messaged me about it. I feel bad because I just sent him this giant wall of text. Yeah. That just like was me explaining how I'm just like kind of over Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 3 because like Kingdom Hearts had this huge, enormous cult following that Square Enix or Disney, I don't know which one, decided to just use to get as much fucking money out of their fans.
The base story of like how it got invented was a guy from Disney and a guy from Square Enix shared an elevator ride, and they just like talked about it.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So,
but then after Kingdom Hearts 2, they decided they want to, flesh out the universe. Ended up just like fucking it up so
ruining
badly.
the story. So many retcons.
Yeah, they fucked it up so badly that they had to send fucking Sora and Riku back in time.
Yeah.
To fix everything.
Yeah.
They fucked it up so bad they had to introduce time travel into this universe, which is so dumb.
So dumb. Like, okay, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out when I was like 18 or 17 or something, and the whole thing with like the nobodies, it just really talked to me because it's like, you're 18 and you're going through shit and you're like, oh, that's like me. Yeah. And
yeah.
But like now that I'm like a 30-year-old man, I'm just like, this shit is fucking stupid. I'm like, I'm watching the trailer on E3 for like the Frozen section, and I was literally cringing. I was like,
why?
I mean, I don't think it was
so
that bad.
What was so bad about it?
I don't think it was that cringeworthy, but
so lame.
Like the nostalgia feel
in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
The nostalgia
course,
feel that I used to have for it is just almost gone.
What's your problem with Elsa and Anna?
No, you're just like, or Elsa and Anna in it, and it's like, of course, it's like the Frozen world. What other characters are going to be in it?
Well, I thought maybe they were just in the world and not necessarily meeting the princesses.
Clearly, this guy's never played Kingdom Hearts. No, I don't know. Like, it's just like Sora's talking. A Heartless jumps at Sora, and Elsa blows it away with ice. And Sora goes, "Oh, you can control ice? How cool!" And she's like, "Oh, I just hurt things, blah blah blah." But it's like, Sora, you're a wizard. You control the elements yourself. Like, why are you amazed by this?
So real quick, you reminded me of something that I guess I should bring up now, because when else am I going to bring it up? But apparently they're making a sequel to Frozen, and Elsa's going to be a lesbian.
Yeah, that's like Twitter confirmed, Eric.
No, I think that's legit.
I haven't heard anything legit about that. I'm pretty sure they're making a Frozen 2 because it was a huge film, but
and until it comes out,
her being a lesbian,
I think it's just like Twitter bullshit. But
you think on the DVD bonuses there'll be like a scene of her munching carpet?
Of course, Eric, on a Disney movie. No, but like legit, why is Sora amazed that she can use ice magic?
Because he doesn't meet many other people that can. He's met Donald that can.
Yeah, you're picking it apart pretty heavily, man.
It's just, come on.
Like, Goofy can't use magic. Riku can only use darkness.
I guess. I'm trying to think if there were characters that could use magic. I think, like, Ariel could heal you.
Yeah, but not, like... It's
using
not like
ice magic to kill things.
It's like
done that, I think.
I forget what the ability's
Sora
called, but it's not like a magical heal. Because, like, the same as... Tarzan could heal you. Because when you go to Tarzan's world, just fucking swap out Donald and use Tarzan, because it's 10 times better. His heal is better. Everything about Tarzan is better than Donald. But
and he has a Phil Collins soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly.
You can meet Phil Collins in that world.
Tarzan's heal is not magic based. It's like bandage or something like that.
Okay. Well, okay. I guess that's kind of
a monkey turd.
Fair point, but at the same time, like, we've met magical breathing dragons, aliens, this, that, and that. It's just, I just didn't think he should be that amazed over someone using ice magic. He literally sealed the heart of the universe with light magic. Why is this blowing his mind?
I don't know, Mike.
He fought a giant space whale made out of darkness, and then in the next game,
I think you're just really trying to find reasons to hate it.
The next game, he's like fighting, he's like jumping off buildings, getting thrown at him, and like fighting this emperor nobody thing, and it's like, oh my god, she shot ice out of her hands. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man.
What was he supposed to be like? Oh, you shot it like ice, like be like blasé about it, like oh, you shot ice.
Thanks, you have ice powers. That's cool,
Yeah.
I guess.
Thanks for having my back, Elsa. And then she's just like, yeah, but most of the time I just hurt people because like Kingdom Hearts is so fucking edgy.
Well,
You
no,
know,
because that's
Linkin
like
Park
the story
is-
of Frozen. Have you ever seen the movie?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's the
Remember when
story
all the
of Frozen,
guys?
Mike.
Yeah.
I know. Everything's so edgy in Kingdom Hearts.
Again, I think you're just trying to find a reason to hate it.
No, but everything is so edgy in Kingdom Hearts. Like everything is
mean,
edgy. What world did you go
You forced
into?
me into the position that I'm having to defend Kingdom Hearts.
But what world did you go into and it wasn't an edge fest? Except for like, okay, Winnie Pooh is edgy as fuck, so.
What?
Oh bother.
Okay, like one character's edgy.
Eeyore was like the original emo kid.
Yeah, but Eeyore has a fucking reason to be edgy. His life is shit. He lives in a fucking
Stick house.
stick, yeah, that
stick
falls
house.
apart every 20 minutes.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm on the boat with you where I'm just kind of over Kingdom Hearts, I think. It's been too long.
If it ever comes on sale, I'll probably buy it, but otherwise, I'm not going to go out and just buy it immediately.
Probably watch a Let's Play. Mechanically, they're fun games. And I think that's the biggest reason to play them. I think if you're playing Kingdom Hearts for, like, the Disney storyline, you're playing it wrong. I know, like...
No, I don't think so.
The actual story of, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 with the Nobodies, that shit's really awesome. But it's
Yeah, like, the
it's like
original- the original
10%
story
of
was
the game.
great.
It's
The original
10% of the
story was
game.
really good, but then, like I said, they fucked it up with all these handheld games.
Yeah. No, because okay, so Eric, the first game, it's the darkness and the heartless, and they're like basically like consuming the universe one planet at a time. Okay, and you fight them and you seal them away, and it's cool. So then Kingdom Hearts 2 comes out, and they have to like kind of have something new. So they made up these things called Nobodies, and basically when someone is turned into a heartless, their original body will just turn into a nobody.
Yeah, their physical body turns into like a nobody.
And it's just like this like empty shell that only remembers what it's like to be alive. And that was
that's
really
basically one that's looking for hearts to become fully human again, basically.
and that was really cool. But then as they continue to like try to add new things and like play around with it, like there's Sora there's like 3 or 4 different characters that like look like Sora. Like there's Sora, Roxas,
And
Venus, and then
Ventus,
and then the Sora with black hair that fights Ventus.
Dark Ventus. It's like a Ventus clone.
Yeah, it's just
But
so.
they gave reasons why. It's because Ventus's heart escapes from his body, so then it goes into Sora, a baby who happens to be Sora. And the reason Roxas looks like Sora is because Roxas is Sora's nobody. So, like, it's all connected.
It makes sense, but it's just so.
Again,
fucky.
they could have done without Ventus and Aqua and Terra.
Yeah, like they had Terra just to be like
they just wanted to
old
explain
man.
the Keyblade War.
Old man Ansem gets a.
But it's not Ansem, it's Xehanort.
Right, Xehanort gets a body, and it's Terra's body. I remember right when it happened, I was like, "Oh, that's why Terra looks so fucking familiar."
Yeah. Because he's Ansem.
Yeah.
Or I guess Xehanort. And that's another thing. Like, his name is Ansem and his nobody's Xemnas, but really his real name is Xehanort, and Ansem is a totally fucking different person.
He like took the name of the good guy that he
His
used to
master,
work for.
basically.
Yeah, his master. And that's like, why not just have them different characters? Like, why have that confusion of like, I took his name? Like, just like.
Again, this is because they were writing as the game was being made. Like, they wrote, I feel like I don't know, because they could have written it so much differently. They didn't need fucking Ansem the Wise to be Ansem. They could have
Exactly.
named
They
him
didn't-
something else.
That was my
it doesn't
point.
make any sense. I don't know. I argued against myself there, so I lost.
Yeah.
All right, we done shitting on Kingdom Hearts for now.
I think so. I think that's all I really want to talk about E3.
There's one more I want to talk about.
Well, I just back to Fallout. Like I know initially I just wasn't excited for it, but then I watched the trailer and I was like, it looks good. Like it looks really pretty.
I mean, it always looks pretty. It always looks good. Fallout 4 or whatever looked good.
Fallout 4 was terrible.
Fallout 4 has still a huge amount of people playing it just for the building.
I think
literally there are people on Reddit. I follow this subreddit called like Fallout Building.
Okay.
And there are literally people who say they can't log into certain files because they've built too much and it lags out.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And some people are like, yeah, I can load in, but I can't go to like my home settlement, or I get like 2 FPS.
I think that there probably is the same amount of people that still play New Vegas, though.
I don't think so.
Because New Vegas has like the biggest cult following out of any Fallout game.
But again, New Vegas doesn't have something to keep people there like the building and the modding that you can do with Fallout 4.
Well, I think Fallout 4 is what led to Fallout Equestria, where, you know, Bronies made that huge mod where it's all like ponies in the Fallout world.
That was that was the dark time of the internet where Bronies felt like everything had to be ponified.
Yeah, like fucking Elder Scrolls, Skyrim had to have fucking ponies instead of dragons.
I drew Kamina from Gurren Lagann as a pony.
Oh my god.
Good for you.
Anyway, the other one I want to talk about is Skull and Bones. It's basically just a pirate ship game.
I thought that was the game where you get raped in a closet, but then years later you become president.
What?
Some people out there will get that joke. The Skull and Bones Society. It's like one of those secret societies, and like the Bushes belong to it, and blah blah blah. Go on.
All right. Yeah, okay.
Anyway, Skull and Bones. So whenever Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag came out, there was a separate company. Mike, shut up. There's a separate company that did all of the pirate ship parts, basically. That did all of the oceans and all the pirate battles. So this company then decided to make its own game, which has now become Skull and Bones.
Yeah,
and like I want to like it so badly because Assassin's Creed 4 is my favorite Assassin's Creed for the sole reason of pirate ships. Like fighting on a pirate ship in that game is so much fun.
Yeah.
I think the pirate craze is kind of over now. They would have been better off doing this like, 6-7 years ago when everybody was still obsessed with Pirates of the Caribbean.
I feel like they could bring it back though. With this game and just like have people, playing pirates.
Personally,
like Sea of Thieves has come out, and Sea of Thieves is kind of popular.
Personally, my favorite pirate is Kairi Sane, the pirate princess.
Yeah, we
and Mike's favorite is Guy Bush Threepwood from Monkey Island.
No, he's cool, but my favorite pirate is Renoir Zoro.
He's not even a pirate.
Yeah. But anyways, no, okay, so yeah, what I was going to say is, like, I think, like, Skull and Bones is kind of getting... It might be hurt because Sea of Thieves came out before it. It's kind of the same thing.
Sea of Thieves is more cartoony.
People hated Sea of Thieves because they're like, it's not a complete game. And, like, the publisher's like, oh, well, it isn't a complete game because we're going to, like... the game's gonna grow with the community, and we'll add this and that, blah blah blah. But I think because everyone does love the pirate thing of Assassin's Creed 4, so I think it'll probably do well, and it'll probably be a good game.
I think it'll do well
because if this company were the sole reason why that part was good, then they know what they're doing, or they should at least.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it just sucks that Sea of Thieves came out before it, because it might fuck it up. I don't know.
Mike, you actually think Guy Bush Threepwood is cool?
He's like the main character, right?
Yeah, I always thought he looked like an idiot.
I don't know. I've never.
See, I was watching Ding Dong play Sea of Thieves the other day. He's like, yeah, it's an okay pirate game, but the best pirate game is Monkey Island.
Yeah, Ding Dong would like Monkey Island. It's a point and click adventure, and it's just
Ding
like
dong
really.
sounds like he strokes his ding dong.
It's just like a funny, witty game.
I looked it up, and I'm just like, ugh, I wouldn't like this. Ding Dong really likes retro games, like Eric, I feel.
Yeah, Ding Dong's he's an old schooler.
But he also plays modern games because he's not a fucking loser like Eric.
Hey, ding dong, want to suck my ding dong?
Eric's trapped in like a loop where he's just gonna say the same thing over and over.
I get fixated on things.
It's just like ding dong, ding dong, ding ding ding, ding dong, ding dong.
Ding ding dong. That's like you can make jokes about your penis with ding dong.
I think that's probably like kind of what he was going for.
Probably.
I don't know who we're talking about. Eric or Ding Dong?
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Okay. Well then, shit.
Oni Plays today. They were playing the original Mario Brothers, and I think like at least I know Chris was like, I've never actually beaten this game, and I was just
Really?
it's just like, who hasn't actually beaten that game?
Well, how old are they?
I think Chris has got to be at least like 26.
It was kind of borderline. Like, that was one of the earliest NES games, and you know, I can kind of see that. He didn't really. He would have grown up more in the Super Nintendo era than the original Nintendo era.
Well, have you played and beaten the first Mario Brothers, Garrett?
Nope.
Well, there. I guess I'm.
He was born in 1990, Chris.
So he's a year younger than me.
Yeah, I guess that's maybe a little weird, but
He's also from Ireland.
oh, that actually kind of makes sense because the original Nintendo wasn't very popular in Europe. The Sega Master System was more popular.
Ew, wrong choice.
Yeah, but that wasn't their fault. It had to do with like marketing and shit.
Oh, but like, wrong choice because the Sega Master System was fucking. Okay, the Master System was okay, but the Genesis was not anywhere near as good as the Super Nintendo.
Oh, I know. People always try to make the argument. They're like, "Oh, Genesis had some good." Like, yeah, Genesis had some good games. I'll give you that. I'll never say that it didn't. But when you fucking compare the two, there's no contest.
There's no contest. I haven't played a single Sega Genesis game that I've like thoroughly
Yeah, but
enjoyed.
you haven't really been exposed to a lot. Like,
Listen,
there are good
when
Genesis
I was
games.
really into ROMing, playing like old RPGs on like emulators and stuff, I looked
RPGs
into
is the Genesis weak point.
I looked into like best Genesis RPGs, and like none of them were good.
RPGs are their weak point.
Okay, but
like there are some like Castlevania Bloodlines is one of the greatest Castlevania games, and
yes,
that's a Genesis game.
That is actually a really good game, but that's one game you can think of. I've never completed any of the Sonic games because I can't stand them.
No, I don't like Sonic either. And we're like gonna get so much hate because like Sonic for some reason has the most insane fucking fanboys.
Yeah.
What?
But
I just send that picture.
Yeah, can we just delete that off of our Discord? Like, we're trying to track our friggin' tags.
This is so stupid.
So dumb.
it's somebody's waifu chart.
What is that one?
God.
That's Sunset Shimmer.
That's Strawberry Buttercup.
That's... I can't... fuck. I can't think of one. I'm too triggered now. Eric and his stupid ponies, man.
And listen to you sucking back on that vape.
E-cigarette. Thank you very much.
Same thing.
It's not the same thing.
So what
It
else?
is the same thing. Mike has become addicted to nicotine once again because he's a weak-willed piece of doo-doo.
Was there something else? Oh. So let's let's end it on a dark note. R.I.P. net neutrality in America.
Wait, no. If we're gonna end on a dark note, let's do R.I.P. IHOP.
Oh, you don't want to talk about the net?
Oh, IHOP's closing down.
Net neutrality's dead in America. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Is that actually going through? That's happening?
Yeah, it happened like the 10th, I think was Friday.
So now you're gonna have to buy like a YouTube package.
What?
You're gonna have to buy like packages for internet, like TV. Right?
No.
It's possible that could happen, but
so what's changing now?
Right now, nothing has changed, but they can do that. They can like limit how much bandwidth you get on certain websites. If you don't buy the package, then it's like, oh, you get the minimum amount. If you buy the package, you get X amount,
Terrible.
Yeah, it sounds pretty stupid, but
yeah, it is stupid. California already passed a bill basically saying net neutrality is alive in California.
Of course, California would do it.
Are they?
I don't know how many other states have done it yet, but yeah, like because this isn't like just a Republican or Democrat issue. This is a fucking bipartisan issue. Like I think it was like 73% of the United States, like people that were polled, were for net neutrality, and they still took it away from us. Yeah, like
for net neutrality.
Yeah, who would be against it?
Yeah,
Mike?
who would? Yeah, like, but literally, like, who's the other, like, what is it? 13% or 18% or whatever, 23%. That's like, no, like legit. Like, I don't want to be able to just browse every website.
One is people that don't know what net neutrality is and are told that it's bad for small businesses, because that's what the people who wanted to repeal net neutrality said. It's bad for small business, and I don't know what their argument was, but yeah. So I'm looking at this thing now, and 83% of voters support keeping net neutrality rules. So 17% either want more money in their pocket or aren't smart enough to know what net neutrality actually does.
So aggravating.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Are they really getting rid of International House of Pancakes, though?
What's going on with that? What is IHOP?
Because they don't have
burgers.
They don't have those in Canada, but I remember when I was in the States one time, we went to International House of Pancakes, and I said, hey, if this is the House of Pancakes, how come I can't eat the walls?
You're such a fucking idiot.
Oh, IHOP isn't changing its name.
So what is it? What was that?
It was just like...
Was it a goof and a gab?
I think it was.
Oh.
Well, that's good.
Well, what an anticlimactic way to end the podcast.
International House of Bananas. Could be that.
Wasn't your sister-in-law saying like it's to do with Burger King?
I don't know. I remember her saying that, but I don't know where she heard that, so I can't say that it's true or not, and I don't want to look it up.
Yeah.
But is that it for today?
I think that's probably it. That's all we brought to the table.
How long is this episode?
48-25 so far. What? Oh, okay. Well, my internet's shitting out, so that's a perfect way to end it. We will see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching, folks.
Oh, is my internet back? Oh, it's back. Okay, we'll see you guys next time.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Like, comment, and subscribe.